If you could save 8 lives with one act, you'd probably do so, right? Yet, just 31% of Ontarians have registered to be an organ donor, which could do just that. To help us understand what's going on, we welcome Andre Picard, public health reporter at the Globe and Mail, for 10 questions on organ donation. Andre, great to see you again. You ready to go?
Yes.
Here we go. Question 1. Why should people register to become organ donors?
Well, because it's easy and it's a good thing to do. As you said, you can save 8 lives very simply. Otherwise, your body's going to be incinerated or buried, so it might as well serve some use.
Question 2. Should people with major health issues sign up to become a donor?
Everybody should sign up because some of your body parts can probably be used. Even if you have cancer, we can use your eyes, we can use your skin. So there's no reason not to do it. If there's a reason not to use your organs, they won't be used.
Question 3. What works better, opt in or opt out?
Well, that's a more complicated question. The answer is they both can work if there's a whole system surrounding it to deal with the donations. So this notion that if you make organ donation mandatory, that suddenly we'll have more organs, it's not true because we won't have usable organs unless we have a system to uphold it. So that's more important than the signing method.
Let's do a follow-up on that with question 4. How does an opt-out or presumed consent system work?
Yeah, so presumed consent means I presume that we're going to use the organ of anyone who's dead unless they go to a register and say, no, I don't want to. And we have the opposite right now. You have to sign up. So it's an opt-in, opt-out, sort of like cable TV.
Question 5. Do you think there's a political appetite in the country right now for an opt-out system?
Well, I think there's a political appetite to get more organ donation, and that's good. So I think talking about the larger issue when we discuss the ethics and the politics of opting in or opting out, I think that's going to help the larger question.
Question 6. Would presumed consent fix the gap between the number of people who need organs and the number of people who are registered donors?
Yeah, unfortunately, it wouldn't magically fix it. Right now in Canada, we have what they call a conversion rate of 20%. So of the number of available donors, only 20% of them actually give their organs and are used because of the other failings in the system. It's really important how you ask. It's important that you have the teams to do the transplants. It's important that you do the follow-up with the families. All that really matters a lot, again, more than the signature on a card.
Question 7. In your view, what role does religion play in stopping people from becoming organ donors?
I think it's 50-50. Some religious people don't believe their organs should be donated. Others are very giving, so they feel that they should. So I think it kind of balances off. It's not a huge factor in the grand scheme of things.
Question 8. Apart from religious reasons, why do people care about what happens to their organs after they're dead?
I think there's just a lot of fear about death. We don't want to think about the fact that we're going to die someday. So, signing that card is sort of a recognition that I'm not going to be here forever. And that's a larger debate we have to have in society, is about how we deal with dying. So I think it's just fear.
Question 9. How do you convince more people to opt in?
I say you get them to meet someone who's had a transplant and who's had their life saved. It'll change your view forever.
And question 10. How do you register?
Very simply, in Ontario, you can go online, beadonor.ca, fill in the form, or you can do it by mail or in person at any Service Ontario office.
As usual, Andre, you are a font of wisdom on so many things related to healthcare in this province and country. Andre Picard, public health reporter, Globe and Mail, as always, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Help TVO create a better world through the power of learning. Visit TVO.org and make a tax-deductible donation today.